You still here with your homeboy, for your homeboy Tim G. Jacob, and this is Put It On, some of the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make
Yes,
sure you
sir.
share it to all your people. Real ones, my brother, this man right here, America, told Lane Kiffin something last week. It was just last week, okay? Matter of fact, check it out for yourself.
Lane Kiffin, this is your best shot, your absolute best shot at making the SEC title game this year. But it's going to come with you doing one thing. Don't fuck it up. Seriously. Like, that's the one thing you got to do. Just don't fuck it up.
So, America, you see what my brother told him. Y'all see it, okay? And judging by the outcome of the game, obviously Lane didn't listen, okay? If you missed it, America, Ole Miss, who was previously undefeated, suffered a blowout upset loss to LSU down there in Death Valley, 45-20. T, the floor is yours.
I told him.
You did.
And looking at highlights and stuff of this game, looking at some stuff on this game, it appears that they just got out physical.
Mhm.
They just got offensively, LSU offensively just overpowered Ole Miss defensively in that second half because they were up 20-17 in the first half. And it's just like the offense just said, we got it from here. We good. Let's go.
Yeah.
Now I get it's LSU, it's Death Valley, it's a hard place to play, but you're controlling the game at the end of the first half. So I'm gonna have to say this one's on Lane because obviously you didn't make no adjustments, or you didn't you didn't do something. You went away from your game plan, or you didn't do something that basically LSU just said, we got our adjustments made. We know what we finna do, and we finna do it. And that was simply Mr. Daniels, Jaden Daniels, going to work on the ground with his feet and in the air. And you had no answer.
Made that boy look like Vince Young or something, did
The boy looked like young Mike Vick Young. Mike Vick Young. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's Malik Heath had 145 in the air.
Hey, shout out. That's one thing we can take from this.
Yeah.
Antown native,
Yeah.
Malik Heath, league that boy. Okay, I'm
Did
gonna
that.
take that little bit from it.
Did that. They just got blanked in the second half, man. That's on Lane. Lane got to take full responsibility for that. Now it's interesting his quote from after the game. They were asking him about the game or whatever. He said, "Well, I said all week they had elite players and it will be difficult to win against these guys. We got pushed around. They did a really good job and we didn't do a lot right defensively. It obviously wasn't a good feeling at the end." Now, I don't really understand that quote. Because yes, they got elite players. You got elite players too. You got a whole running game. You got good receivers on the outside. You've been running the ball down folks' throats all this time. What's stopping you now? So, yeah, obviously didn't have these boys schemed up. Now, you should have known that Jaden Daniels is a guy. He's gonna use his feet. He's gonna throw. He's gonna be a dual threat guy. And it just seems like LSU just wanted it more. You can't come out that flat in the second half, not in Death Valley.
Got blanked.
Blanked.
Got blanked. I forgot to America. They got blanked in the second half. I apologize,
bro.
They got blanked in the second half.
Come on, bro.
No, 0 points in the
LSU,
second half for a Lane Kiffin coach team did not score a point in the second half.
LSU literally, and let's also keep this in mind too. Now, this is unranked LSU. These boys wasn't ranked. And they just did the fool on the number 7 team in the country. This comes down to preparation. And Brian Kelly outcoached Lane Kiffin in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Don't talk to me about the athletes. Don't talk to me about defensively, all this stuff. If that's the case, then go shot for shot with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather you lose 45-42 than 45-20, because now it makes that number 7 ranking look like fraud. Looks fraudulent.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I said it last week. All he had to do was just go win. So now you got A&M on the road. You got to pick your boy's head up, coach them up, get them ready to go on the road against A&M. You get Bama coming to your house. You get Arkansas, and then you get the Egg Bowl against Mississippi State. So it's on you, Lane. It's on you.
I think out of that, out of those games you just named, run them down one more time.
You got A&M on the road.
I think they can get that. On the road.
On the road.
Man, that's 12th man.
12th man.
That's kind of crazy.
You get Bama at home.
I think they can get that. Oh,
Bama's at home.
That's gonna be tough.
Bama at their house.
That's gonna be tough.
You got Arkansas on the road.
They should be a dub.
And you get Mississippi State at your house.
That should be a dub.
Should.
All right, so I only see them probably losing one more game out of that. That ought to give them a good bowl. The Texas A&M were on the road. If they was in Oxford, I'll say they got Jimbo. But over there, it's tough. But I'm still gonna give it to them. They should get if Lane is who everybody says he is, he gotta go over there and pull that one out.
He do.
Even with Dart. And see Dart threw another pick this game.
He threw a pick. No touchdowns, threw a pick. Okay. That's right.
But Lane supposed to be some offensive genius. He's supposed to be able to figure this thing out.
Lane has just lost. A&M has just lost 3 in a row.
So they should be able to get that.
They sliding.
They should be able to get that, DNT. Only game I see them where I know the betting houses probably gonna have them the underdog is Alabama.
For sure.
That's it.
They liable to be fringe a close one this week. I like to see what the lines look like coming into this week for this one, for the A&M game. Let's see if there's any. Oh, there's an early one. Here it is. Right now, early, they're showing 2.5. Ole Miss. So they saying they ain't gonna win by 3. So people are shaky on Ole Miss. They don't know who you are. They don't know who Ole Miss is.
I think what you said is what did it because of the spread. Like if you go to Death Valley versus LSU and lose a close one, even if you rank number 7, it's still LSU. They still get those recruits.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they do have Brian Kelly, who's been in, at the big time job in Notre Dame, stuff like that. Yeah. I think folks understand that.
For sure.
But to get blanked in the second half
and
to lose by 25.
25.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that they are.
And so now they new polls out showing they're ranked 15th in the country right now after that loss. So they dropped 8 spots.
Damn.
The SEC still reigns supreme. I think they got 7 teams in the polls right now. But
it feels good to have a Mississippi team inside that top 10.
It does.
When you get down in them 10s and 20s, we've done that. That's routine for Mississippi team. Like the Miss used to be in the 20s here.
Yep.
And then Ole Miss and Mississippi State, they'll bounce around in the 10s. But shit, that's a drop there, goddamn.
Yep. Well, better go get it done this week against A&M, man.
Lane didn't listen.
Yeah,
who you got? Early. If you going to the boat, T, are you taking A&M in them points or what?
Interestingly, and I need to do some homework, is what's the status of Zach Evans right now? Because he didn't play in this game against LSU, and that's it. That's another interesting part of it. Zach Evans wasn't available in that game. It was just Krishan Judkins, and he had a good day. I think he had over 100.
Bad motherfucker. Young man be running that ball.
He can run that ball. So I guess I need to find out what's the status on the young man Evans and if he'll be available for the next run for this one.
Well, y'all might hear from my brother later on in the week on that. We'll see about that.
Yeah, Coach Kiffin gotta coach these boys up. He gotta get them back ready to go. Pick your damn head up, get back out there, hit this road to A&M because A&M been struggling and they're liable to sneak you. They're liable to sneak you. It's just the way the SEC goes. We
Especially
almost
on the
witnessed
road.
on the
Especially on the
road.
road, man.
We almost witnessed Georgia get got against Missouri on the road, and that was a close one to the end. So
it's that SEC, boy.
that SEC, man.
It's a motherfucker, boy.
Well,
real ones, y'all chime in, tell us what y'all think about Ole Miss getting got, man. Getting blown out down in Death Valley by LSU. Put it on something.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?